Here we go. We're live. Should have a decent schedule this week. So, looking forward to that. There we go. Sure, that's good. Yo, 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 yo. Let's see. Yo, John, what's up, buddy? What is up? Appreciate you being here. Not too much. Excited for this card for this weekend. That's for sure. I really like this card this weekend. 100%. Who do you think is winning between Izzy and Joe? I think Joe does. I'm rooting for Izzy. I want Izzy to win. I think I see a path for Izzy. The problem is I don't know how much if Izzy can take a big shot from Pyfer. I don't know. Because I question his durability. That's why I'm picking Joe. But I will have a more in-depth breakdown. So, yeah. John, we've had a pretty interesting time, buddy. Sorry for how Perry Punch was talking to you. I don't know why he was so worked up. Yeah, he was worked up. He was worked up for sure. For sure. Over some nonsense. But to each its own. I don't think I'm overly acceptive on what the UFC puts out. I am here to talk about the fights. I think the fights have been overall pretty damn good. There's a few fights on each card that have been whatever, but overall the fights have been good. I could fights be better? Obviously, but we have no idea what happens backstage. We have no idea what happens in contracts. We have no idea what happens with anything. So yeah, that's my point of view on it. But he was getting a little worked up. He was getting a little worked up for sure. Let's see. We are live. I don't know if he's always like that, but I don't know. Didn't really seem like someone that was too easy to talk to and communicate about the UFC and about fights and my perspective on it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there'll be too much collaboration going on with that person. So we will see. I don't think me liking fights in 2026 from the UFC. Yo, Chase, what's up, buddy? I don't think me liking fights in 2026 makes me whatever he was saying. Who wins? Let's see. To saying the product sucks and then to be like, um, yo, what's up, Mobin? Yeah, to say the product sucks and be like, yeah, but there's been some good fights. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Highlight. What's going on? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Smack that like button. Appreciate you guys. Chase, hope you've been well. John, thank you for being here. Luke, what up? What up? I'm a little confused on that, John. Also, like people also don't understand. I do get the MVP fight wasn't great. People that don't know, obviously MVP is this point karate guy. He has been his whole life, even before Bellator, regional scenes, all these things. Sam Patterson has trained, striking wise, trained with MVP. So the element of surprise is gone. And Sam knows what he can and can't do, and we've seen that. So for people to be like, well, MVP needs to go in there and figure him out, that's not his style. It's never been what he does. Um, yeah, I don't know. MVP is the worst fighter at 170. I disagree. I disagree. Should have been a draw with Ian Gary. Dominated Cannonier, dominated Shera, dominated Kevin Howland. The Sam Patterson fight's not great, but Sam Patterson sparred with him. Rounds, hundreds of rounds with MVP. He knew what he couldn't do with him. And still, Patterson still didn't try to go for takedowns, still didn't try to go for his legs, still didn't go for leg kicks. You can say 29-28 all you want. One judge had 30-27. So, and also there's only one person that was in control of that entire fight. That's MVP. At no point was Sam Patterson in control. No, that's no control. At no point. So, also, people bitching and complaining about that main event. I thought the main event was good, and I thought Mobzar won. There's an argument. He won every goddamn round. Okay. So after rewatching it, I have Mobzar 2, 3, 4, and 5. Even with the point deduction, I still have Mobzar winning. There's an argument that Mobzar won the first round. DDP is guaranteed to win his next two fights. That's no. Jameis, what's up? Yeah, DDP is not guaranteed to win. I mean, if he fights Imavov, that's a tough fight. Who knows if he wins that fight? Gypsy, what's up? What up, what up, what up? I thought he only lost 2 rounds. Yeah, and maybe, I mean, 2 is clear Mobzar, 3 is clear Mobzar, 4 was Mobzar, 5 was Mobzar. 1 is the only one that Lerone threw landed more strikes, but it was a close round as well. DDP versus Kyle this summer, that's a good fight. I don't know what's going on with Kyle. He's not grappling, and he's not a great striker. So I don't know why he's not grappling. I don't get it. That's the thing that made him a little bit different in that division, was that he would he would grapple and strike. Now he's just striking. I don't get it. With a point being taken, doesn't that mean he loses the fourth? No, it means it's 9-9. Nope, because he wins that fourth round, but it's a 9-9 round, which means he would have won that 48-47, but with the point, it's 47-47. But I had Mobzar winning 4 rounds. My mom started crying at breakfast this morning because her eggs are in coach. I'm gonna ruin my brother's visit. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That sucks. Okay, then I thought he lost 1 round. There you go. And I don't have friends to vent to. Sorry. Good. Back to fighting. No, you're good. Yeah, it was a tied round in that fourth round, I think it was, or no, third round. I think third round when that happened. I don't think he beats Alex. I do. His striking looked really good. I mean, he outstruck Lerone. His grappling looked awesome. I mean, he looked strong. But again, that's the fight I wanted to see. Any chance Pyfer loses? Of course, it's a chance. It's Izzy. I mean, Izzy looked great against Imavov in the first round and still got caught. After a eye poke, of course, but he still got caught. I don't know if you know Fight Society, but earlier this year, Fight Society and Perry Punch were beefing a lot with each other. Perry's hot headed. I see that. I see that. I didn't say anything crazy. It's just like you're saying, like, how does the product sucked? suck, but the fights are good. If you're telling me the fights are good, the product doesn't suck. You can have nitpicks and complaints, but you can't say a product sucks and still they're still good. Like they're still good fights. It's a fighting organization. Oh, they're not giving you the fights that we want 100% of the time. Hey, that's fucking life. What are we doing? Can it be better? Sure. What? Come on, man. Yeah, I could see Izzy winning and using it as an excuse to fight for another few fights. I'm cool if Izzy still fights a few fights. I think if you've done the Pico rematch, Pico would be Murphy. I agree. I agree. I just don't understand that logic, you know. And then he called me something because I was overly positive, which I wasn't being overly positive. I was stating my opinion on it, but I don't know. I just want Izzy to leave the sport before it retires him via excess brain damage. I agree with that. I agree with that. Oh, Chase, yeah, I was in the chat of Perry Punch, I think his YouTube channel's name is, and we were kind of going at it a little bit. He said his thumbnail and his title was like UFC sucks, and they're all like basically awful in 2026. Yeah. Again, he's yeah, Perry Punch. He's still live now, actually. And but if you scroll all the way back to the bottom of his chat, you'll see my messages and what I was saying. Yeah, he was kind of going at it a little bit. Never heard of him before. I only watch you and MMA Joey. Hell yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear of him. I never heard of him until I think Thursday. The last time I was live besides Saturday, I heard of him. The first quarter of this year has been great for UFC, in my opinion. Fair. I think there's been a lot of good fights. Has there been some stinkers? Sure. But they've been some damn good fights. Like Mason Jones, that fight was incredible. Oh, my prediction: DDP will be double champ. That's crazy. DDP should jump to 205. I don't think so. I think what makes DDP so good is him being at 185 because he is a bigger dude. All that size and strength that he does have at 185, I think he would lose at 205. I picked Israel. He two, I'm having nothing against the other fighter. Yeah, I mean, I want to see Izzy beat Pyfer. I just don't know how durable Izzy can be. Can Izzy take a big shot from Pyfer? I don't know if he can take a big shot because he's been finished a couple of times. So I don't know. And his last loss obviously was a finish. So and he was submitted by DDP before that, I believe. So and like I said, he looked so good in that first against Imavov, and he still got caught. Though there was a foul. I'll give him that. It'd be so enjoyable to see Izzy out cold. That doesn't even make sense. There's nothing wrong with Izzy. Why would you want to see him knocked out? I think Izzy loses. He's done everything he needs to do in his career. He's done. Lose. I hope he retires. I agree. If he loses, he will retire. 100%. He will retire. And then like even this card, I think this card's damn good. Damn good. I don't care that Nico Price is fighting, but they're both gonna retire, so that's cool. I'm a big Juicy J fan, and I think Laren Douglas flatlines him. Unfortunately, I hope he loses. I hope Erosa wins. I don't think so. Prime Izzy at 185. I don't know who beats him. I think he would beat Alex again. I agree with that. Should have beaten him in the first fight, in the first MMA fight, and the first kickboxing fight. So I agree with you. And people say that like that punch is lucky. Clearly, you haven't watched their fights. That punch is not lucky. He's hit that guy quite a bit of times with that punch, and hurt him and finished and almost finished him a bunch of times. Who's your least favorite fight? This card, my least favorite fight. Probably Casey O'Neill. No, probably Bruna Brazil versus Alexia Ternera. He caught him several times when he should have put him away. 100%. Oh, my least favorite fighter? Probably Corey Sandhagen. I'm not a Corey Sandhagen guy. Is he talented? Yes. Is he skillful? Yes. I just find his fights very boring. Also, he was almost finished by Marab. Marab has zero power. Like I would rather watch a Cody Brundage fight because at least there's potential for a freaking finish or a weird ending. Not with Corey. Not with Corey. Oh, a bunch of fights were supposed to be on this card. Holy moly. Walter Walker was supposed to be here. Oh, Mauricio Barboza was supposed to fight on this card. Samuel Sanchez. Why does that sound familiar? Yep, that's why. Thought Chasen Blair on the Contender Series September. Yep. Prime Izzy beats the current champ now. I agree. Who the fuck is this asshole? You're on my thing. But Pyfer, is Vitor Belfort overrated? No, Vitor Belfort's awesome. My least favorite fighter all time is Khabib. There you go. I could say he's overrated for sure. I think Izzy has good chance against Pyfer. So far, he's only lost to Strickland, who's one of the best in the middleweights right now. DDP, I think Izzy was winning before he lost, and Imavov, who's also very good. I mean, I agree with you. The biggest concern I have is the durability. Can he take big shots? That's my question because I know Piper is going to be able to hit Izzy. Man, I am so amped for Chimaev Strickland. I mean, I'm of course I'm gonna. That's a fight I'm gonna watch, and yeah, I'm excited for it. That press conference is not gonna be fun. Who the fuck is he talking to? Who knows? What's up? I don't care. What up? What up? I think the press conference will be the best part. I don't like Sean Strickland talking. I don't like it. He says a lot of ridiculous things. True or not, it's just cringe stuff. You know, whether he's right or wrong. Dude, I think my sanity can witness Izzy. Oh, I don't think my sanity can witness Izzy getting KO'd. Yeah, I hope he doesn't. Definitely cringe. Yeah, Kaya was getting lit up by RDR. DDP will knock him out in round one. I hope so. I hope so. And a lot of people thought RDR didn't fight well in that fight. I disagree. I thought RDR, his cardio, his pressure looked better in that fight. He didn't pull the trigger more. I think he was second guessing himself a little bit too much. Um, but I also didn't think Kyle fought very well either. I just like when people aren't afraid to call out Muslim fighters when they're acting wrongfully and hope Strickland does that. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't think the current 185 champion. I don't like the Edwards brothers, Marvin Vittori, Tom Aspinall fans. That I can't. Oh yeah, and then I not remember the name. Yeah, you're right. You know, I agree with you. Uh, yeah, I agree. And you don't like Sean O'Malley either. Fair. What fight are you looking forward to the most this Saturday besides the main event? Ooh. You know, probably freaking it's two of them. Juicy J versus Laren Douglas and Terrence McKinney, Kyle Nelson. That fight is going to be bananas. Those fights are going to be bananas. They're going to be wild. There are some good fights. Ignacio versus Terrific should be good. Yeah, that's a weird one because Bahamas has good takedown defense, and people forgot that Masiev or whatever his last name is, he lost to what's his name? He just beat Chris Curtis. Whatever. Oh, Orabai. Orabai missed weight badly. Um, so that's a weird one, but he's not a great striker. He's a grappler. So I'm curious to see what his game plan is going to be against Bahamondes. I probably have Bahamondes winning that. I really like Masiev. I don't dislike Sean, but I just feel like he thinks UFC owes him something. That's fair. Pyfer Loki lost to Gaslam, not even close. Not even close. He clearly beat Gaslam. There are some good fights. Yeah. Also, Yanez is fighting Ricky Simone. We haven't seen Yanez in a while. I think they call him what? Yanez? Yanez. I think it's Yanez now, not Adrian Yanez. Yeah, that fight's gonna be awesome. That fight's gonna be awesome. Tyrell Fortune is making his UFC debut. I really like him fighting Marcin Tybura. He's a wrestler, grappler. He's gonna be much faster, I think, than Tybura. Pyfer had a rough childhood. Sure did. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Adrian Yanez. His last fight, coming off a loss, a split loss against Daniel Marcos in 2024. They've been about a year and a half. Pyfer also lost to Jack Hermanson or by KO Jack out cold. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think it's two different Jacks, but yes. Pretty sure that's even before Robocop finished Jack. Walter was supposed to be on the Saturday. Yep, too bad he pulled out. Yeah, he hurt his leg. I guess from Louis Sutherland hurt his leg, which is hilarious. Hilarious. That not great fighter hurt his leg. Whew. Whoa. Whoa. Because Louis Sutherland leg kicked him right before Walter leg locked him. And it fucked up his leg, which is crazy. Navajo Sterling's fighting Bruno Lopez, which doesn't do a ton to me. I'm not a huge Navajo guy. I don't think he's looked great. Oh, dang. You know that? Oh, yeah. They talked about it this last weekend when Louis was fighting. Also, that card was awesome. Besides, like, the Pinto fight wasn't great. MVP fight, again, wasn't great, but that's just bad matchmaking. Let me see. Also, I went 10-3 on that card. Been going 4-1 on the main events the last 3 events. That's cool. 4-1. Iowa was awesome. Leroy Duncan was a pretty good fight. Not as good as it could have been, but Roman's a weird fighter. Danny Silva fought well. Yeah, the Pinto fight wasn't great. The Al Sawada fight was okay. I don't know. Shamrock's a weird fighter. Who do you have for Bilal versus Bonfim? Bonfim. Is it storming there? No. Did you hear Rogan said he believes that Dana uses power slap as a way to fund his gambling? No, absolutely not. What's a non-title fight that you really want to see? For me, it's Mario Batista versus Payne Talbot. Ooh, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Mm. Um. Ooh. You honestly might have taken mine. That might be mine. Or it might just be one with Peyton Talbot because I think that guy's awesome. Oh, you could also do MVP CLD. Oh, that'd be such a sick fight. Oh my goodness. MVP or buy. There you go. Everybody hates on Dana White, but I feel like Dana White wasn't in charge of UFC. It would be way worse than it is now. 100%. 100%. 100%. Yes. I know we're not getting these crazy cards anymore, but I feel like without Dana, it would be way worse. Yeah. Also, we're getting good cards. We're just not getting big name cards. Batista versus Talbot would be such a banger. They have to make that fight. I agree. And a 5 rounder. And a 5 rounder. I want no excuses. Give me it all. That's a great fight. Shit, even Talbot, Simone, Talbot, Yanez. I mean, Talbot, Sanhagen, Talbot, uh, O'Malley. I mean, Jesus. Any of those fights are awesome with Talbot. Give me Talbot, Garbrandt, so we can see Garbrandt get slept. In the grand scheme of things, Talbot lost to Barcelos seems to have helped him level up, as we all knew it was going to. At least I did when we talked about it. It's not a bad loss. And like Barcelos is good. Even at 38 or 39 years old, he's very good. And he got out grappled. He didn't get beat up. He didn't get smashed. He got out grappled about against a veteran. You know, and see, like that's okay. Like I'm okay with prospects going 3 rounds. This was an argument I got into earlier with Perry Punch. Was he was like, well, you see, Ateba Gutierrez was going all 3 rounds with a 10-4 fighter. And I was like, yeah, but he knocked him down 3 times in the first round and then proceeded to basically win every minute or every second of that fight. It's good for prospects to go 3 rounds. It will help them. It's better than a fighter uh, consistently having finishes for the first round. Not only are they going to rush them all the way up, but when he goes past that first round, it could fuck him up. It's just crazy to me. I would rather have 2 fight cards a month and stack them than have 4 and it not be as good. You see, I'm because even like Brando Peritic versus Louis Sutherland, like that's not a main event or a co-main event, but that's a decent third fight on a card, and it lasted a minute 48. The women's fight lasted barely over 2 rounds, and it was a finish. I'm okay with these lesser known guys fighting because like a 3 round decision against Chikoli, who's been finished in his entire career but this fight. Montez cardio looked good. His striking looked good. Could he have finished him? Maybe. But he also beat the piss out of him for the entire 3 rounds. It will make him better. That's the reality. Mario Pinto was not supposed to fight a wrestler. He was supposed to fight Mick Parkin. So it's like this will make Mario Pinto better. Or we'll figure out real quick that he's not who we thought he was. Also, that's why he wasn't a lock for me. He was dropped by Austin Lane. He's a little bit of a weird fighter. Losine Kayeta, I think he's exactly who we thought he was. He's a decent fighter that potentially could have got the nod. It was a split decision. I gave it to Nathaniel Wood because of the leg kicks, but Keta never let up on his pressure and got even more aggressive in that third round. So there's an argument he won. It's cool for guys to go, especially prospects to go, 3 rounds. They don't need to get a finish every time. They don't need to fight big name guys. Puliev wasn't finished by CLD. It doesn't mean CLD's a bad fighter. CLD's a great fighter. He's a better striker than Gutierrez. Maybe he doesn't have the one punch power, but he's a better overall striker. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people believe in Tebow beat Khabib in the beginning of Khabib's UFC run. I thought he did. I clearly thought he did. And Khabib came back stronger. Yep. That beard would be proud of. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But it's weird because the notion of like prospects, you need to do more. Like Puliev's shown to be pretty durable and a decent striker himself. Like that's a good step up for Eteba Gutierrez. I just don't understand that logic. I don't get it. Like Danny Silva, Curtis Campbell. Curtis Campbell, that's a big step up for Curtis Campbell. Big step up. Danny Silva's had 3 fights in the UFC, I believe. This was his 4th potentially. It's a big step up. John Dahl with a $1. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clutch. What the medal? With the thank you. The trophy. Appreciate you, buddy. Tupac DMX. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Josh Shemmon, the OG GOAT. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what, Clutch? Welcome. Rest in peace, my guy. Jesus. Oh gosh. And it's like Roman. Ugh, gosh. Again, it's like Bo Nickel. He beats Paul Craig. People act like that's such a big deal, and he gets thrown to the wolves. He's thrown to RDR. He's never winning that. I think you have to click on the gift. I look like Thor. Appreciate you. I rewatched round 5 DDP Hamzat every day. Okay. Okay. You're only watching for the last 20 seconds for DDP then. I think you can click on Clutch. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Clutch. I want to see Covington versus Bo. I think Covington puts pressure on him and he'll quit. Well, Bo's much bigger than Covington. I forgot that Bo's 185, not 170. And I don't think Covington's 185. I used to have a cat and his name was Gunner. He kind of looked like behind you wearing the hat. Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, my cat's drinking her water right now. Drinking her water. Wait, Bo's 170 from when? No, I said Covington is 170. Bo's 185. I don't think Covington could ever make 185. No, Bo's 185. If Israel loses this weekend, let's give him Bo if he decides to stay around. Yes, but he's going to retire. If he loses, he's retiring. For sure. For sure. I hope oh gosh, I don't want to see him retire. That's going to suck. That's going to suck. And don't let it be against Pyfer, who's not going to respect it. God. So many people freaking out about the decision on Saturday. So many people freaking out. If Izzy loses, then just retirement. Nothing else to do in this sport, man. 100%. 100%. Yeah. I don't know why people were flipping out about it. Wasn't even close. Exactly. Me neither. Izzy's downfall is pretty sad. Not really. Why? He was beating Imavov and then he got caught after the eye poke. He got caught. He was piecing up DDP and then DDP submitted him. It's been close fights. It's been competitive fights besides the Strickland one. But he also had shit going on outside of the octagon. Oh man. Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope he doesn't lose. Appreciate you, yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have a good day as well. Appreciate you. Well, then I hope he doesn't lose. Yeah, I hope he doesn't lose. Yeah, people were freaking out, Chase. Oh my goodness. People are like, well, we know it's confirmed. It's rigged. It's rigged. I think he's gonna look good early and get caught in the fourth or the fifth. Fair. Piper's a bad dude though. Yeah. How about the future of featherweight division? Luke Riley, Rahiki, Vallejos, Danny Silva, Marin Santos, Maliki, Gene Silva, Tommy McMillan. We haven't seen him debut yet. We got to wait for that. As well, and so many more exciting fighters. 100%. Rahiki's awesome. Awesome. Luke Riley's boxing is so beautiful to watch. Yeah. Yeah, we got to wait and see how Tommy actually fights in the UFC. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. And I'll tell you, Clutch, what was your opinion on that Mason Jones Axel Sola fight? Oh my God. Pyfer via stop resisting. Jesus. Jesus. I don't get much of, I don't know. I find that stuff a little ridiculous. I don't know. It makes me want Izzy to see him destroy him. Destroy him. Personally. That fight saved the card, bro. I thought the card was awesome. Besides the fucking Mario Pinto and MVP, which is on a matchmaking. It's not on MVP. Those guys know each other. They've trained together. That card was awesome. Izzy does it. I hope so. What's up, Tyler Betts? I seen you earlier, Tyler Betts. I want to see Usman and Magomedov coming to the UFC get KO'd by Ilya. Yikes. I'm going to UFC Seattle and putting the apartment on Izzy. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Tyler, you were in the last stream. What's up, buddy? Hmm. Yeah, I unfortunately think Pyfer wins. I don't know about the durability of Izzy. I want Izzy. I'll be rooting for him. Maybe a few weeks ago, you were just in the I was just in the stream you were in. Just a couple of hours ago. Exactly, Marion. I seen you there too. What the fuck? John was there, Tyler was there, Marion was there, I was there. Yeah, Tyler, I was there. What up, what up, what up? That's how the stream started, remember, Tyler? Yeah. You didn't know what the fuck? What? Appreciate you, Tyler. I again, Tyler, I don't understand someone saying the UFC sucks and then being like, yeah, the fights are good. Uh, what? Oh, okay, no bad, no big deal, no big deal. Yeah, I'm not. We're not probably not collabing. Probably not. I would. I'd still talk to him, but I don't know. What did you say his name was? Perry Punch. Tyler, stop resisting. It was getting a little tense there for a second, Tyler. Did Adesanya struggle or dominate versus Pyfer, or does Adesanya struggle or dominate versus Pyfer? Yeah, I meant does. Did it not do that? My bad. Does. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, I thought it said does. It does not. So appreciate you. What up, underdog? How long have you been on? Just watched Oliveira versus Armin. What up, what up, what up? I've been on for 41 minutes. Howard, I've been here the whole time, buddy. And I was live all Saturday. I like the card, but I feel like the matchmaking messed up the MVP match. Absolutely did. Also, putting two prospects like Curtis Campbell and Danny Silva feels like they could have built them up more. Same with Chieta. I thought Nathaniel Wood was a great first fight for Chieta just because how they match up well. And Chieta has a lot of hype coming into the UFC, so that made sense. Campbell, Danny Silva, like I was just saying, that's a big step up for Campbell because Silva has 4 fights in the UFC now. So yeah, but good fights. They performed well. What you favor, Pyfer? Yeah, I think Pyfer wins. Again, I don't know how durable Izzy's gonna be. I don't know if Izzy can take that big punch. You can ask Fight Society the reason he had beef with Perry was because Fight Society pointed out that Perry bought his subs. Ooh. No problem, man. A good card this week. Usuri is my dog of the week. Ooh. Okay. Dog of the week. Let's see. Also, my breakdowns will be out tomorrow. Let's see. Dog of the week. Ooh. Oh. I mean, Yasori is only, it's basically like a pick 'em. Dog of the week. Mm. Ooh, Gabriel Fernandez might be the dog of the week. Yanez at plus 130 under 500 dog. Oh. I think it's gonna flop though. That a Yasori dog. I don't think he's gonna be a dog at the end of it. I think it's gonna be much closer. And he's 5 years older, 4 inches taller, but 1 inch reach for Mansoor. Ooh, that's a fun fight. Grasso Barber, Barber. What do you think about Nathaniel Wood now? I have no issue with Nathaniel Wood, which is kind of obvious because Perry somehow has 70K subs. Told you Wood is the truth, son. It was a split decision, and I thought Wood won. So I see him stuffing the takedowns and getting a TKO against Mansar. Ooh, okay. Is Mobzar doesn't get a title shot at UFC is a disgrace. He'll get a title shot. What's up, man? Fight Society is actually cool. If you ever collab with someone, collab with him. He'd probably be open to it because he's been collabing with a lot of guys. Ooh, I would. If you're in his stream, let him know. I got your story at plus 105 on Fanatics. Might be a pick 'em by the end of the week. It'll definitely be a pick 'em. Campbell proved he has no chin. By the way, bro, I had Monzar winning 1, 3, 4, 5. Me too. Also, I had him win. Actually, I had him winning 2. Round number 2. I thought he won 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, could have won round 1. Why do fighters usually just fall off the cliff? It's usually not a slow decline. It's like you can see the decline and then bam, they just suck. It's sad seeing legends suck, man. I would be careful saying suck. I think it's like they get old or they took a big punishment in the last one. I mean, it's kind of around age, camp, progression. It's kind of what a lot of that is. LOL, I remember when Fight Society came into Perry's stream one talking shit. It was hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, he looks a little mouthy. Yeah. What do you think about Nathaniel Wood now, boy? You just gonna keep saying this stuff, okay? On both though, okay. 105 yesterday, okay. Dude, underdog. You're just gonna keep saying the same thing. I've already answered you. Barber, why you favor Pyfer? I Because I don't know how Izzy's durability is gonna be. I don't know if he can take a big shot. I'm never going to stream again. Shut up. Biker, don't beg. MVP is so hard to watch now. It's not on MVP. That is, oops. Sam Patterson knows MVP. They've striked or they've sparred together. They were doing training camps with each other. So you're taking the element of surprise from MVP away, and Sam Patterson knows what he can and can't do, and he can't do anything. Yo, Los Locks, what's up, buddy? Darren Robertson, very fun fight. Seems like I'm the only one leaning Grasso. I get it. I'm just not a big Grasso guy. I like Barber's intensity, her pressure, her pace, her output. I like her intensity. I really like her. Big forecast, hell yeah. Does Kevin Vallejos have championship potential? Yes. What's going on, Twin? What up, Puma? Stop talking about women's MMA boys. What are you talking about? Dern or Whale Lee? Uh, Dern. The one thing I'm curious about is to see how much stronger Zhang is. Macy Barber is what? To be fair, MVP did have a boring UFC run so far. Let's be honest, he plays it too safe and doesn't throw enough. I mean, that's not true. He knocked Jared Gordon down 2 times, hurt him. That's his whole style. And he beat the shit out of Kevin Holland. He beat the fuck out of Sher Magomedov. I mean, it should have been a draw against Ian Gary. Gary had to wrestle him, and he's a striker. And MVP was winning the striking on that. So again, the only one that was actually boring was when they matched him up with a sparring partner. Abdul and Navajo, there you go. Macy looks really determined. Oh yeah. I think my Lee might be out of her prime. That's very possible. She's 36 now. I think she'll be 37 later on. Los Locks Mansour Abdul is not a lock, bro. Don't lose your money. And Willie has taken a lot of damage. She has. Mobzar versus Volk prediction. Even though Volk is older, I still think he wins by decision. I think Mobzar, if he can wrestle like that with Larone, he's gonna be able to wrestle like that with Volk. The question is how long into the fight does it take him to be able to do it? So what's going on here? What is your channel about? MMA, UFC, fights, stuff like that. What do you think about Zach Reese? I thought he got robbed against Michelle Pereira. Damn, where did that weekends go? Dude, you're telling me. Mobzar is growing on me. He truly strikes his way to win. Almost finished Murphy on the feet, pressured and got into the pocket a bit awkwardly, but really tried. He could have finished him. I agree. Also, something that isn't talked about, who was leading the dance the entire fight? Mobzar. Who was pressuring Larone the whole time? Mobzar. I mean, that's the reality. It's crazy. What do you think about the Moose Jackson McVeigh? I don't know who that is. Mobzar hurt Larone on the body. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, I know who he is. Bruno Fiera destroyed him. What are you talking about? He got strangled. He's the tall guy that's fighting Cedric Dumas. I know exactly who you're talking about. Thank you very much. White House card is disappointing because they hyped it up. I mean, that's just because of hype. The fights are awesome. Can't wait for Patez JDM. I agree. If Mobzar marketed himself better, I think the UFC wouldn't hate him as much. Yeah, yeah. I think his fights are fun. Versus felony charges, who wins? Felony charges, clearly. And I'm not as low on Mobzar. I think his fights are exciting. Like I thought his Allen fight wasn't necessarily that close, competitive, but not that close. Um, the Lopez fight again, not very close. I thought Mobzar was kind of leading the dance in that matchup. Fun matchup because of Lopez, but Mobzar was doing good work. Quinlan Selkett is gonna Dariush in that co-main main in Australia. UFC hates Dariush. I hope Dariush wins. I like Quinlan, but I want Dariush to win. Obviously, Quinlan's gonna win. Dumas couldn't fight McVeigh last time because he was on house arrest and the judge wouldn't let him come off for a day. Correct. Correct. You are right. Fighters are awesome, but it's basically a celebration for Trump's birthday. What the fuck? WTF crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's one of a lifetime type of thing. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think we're ever going to see it again. Yeah. Politically, I mean, it's we're a fighting channel. So Gina Aranda, I don't care. I'm not watching it. Silly that they had to move it to Sunday for Trump, keep it Saturday night. It is Saturday night. It would be damn shame if we never get Ilya Armin. We will. We will. Um, yeah, it's Saturday. Oh, it is Sunday. Okay. 8 o'clock. Shit, you're right. I didn't realize that. Well, I'll be live on Sunday. Shit. That's crazy. Hmm. So you only watch dudes? No, I only watch fighters that are actually fighting. Who knows that WMMA twerp I'm talking about? Okay. No, UFC White House is on Sunday. Fuck. This body kicks in the third were lethal. Fourth round, you could tell the round was not the same. The reason why those leg kicks went to the groin was because he was protecting the body, stepped into them. Fair. Fair. Yeah, his striking looked really good in that matchup. I mean, he outstriked him. Sorry to get political, just had to say with a lot of people thinking, no, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. UFC is basically washing out all the older ranked fighters with young hot prospects to take their spot right now, like Vallejos versus Emmett and Salkill versus Dariush. I like Dariush, man. Coaching you how to be a fan. I've been a fan longer than you've been alive. Probably not really, but I've been a fan a lot longer than you have. I like when when vets ruin UFC plans with that. I agree. When much people hump each other on the ground, I'd rather it be two chicks. Or you could just learn what they're actually doing instead of saying things like that. Like what Gaethje did to Patty. I mean, it could have been different if you didn't poke him in the eye for 2 times and kick him in the nuts twice. That's how MMA works, man. Young lion takes out old lions. It's a cycle of life for fighters. The rarely happy ending for aging fighters. Oh, you're 100% correct. Yes. Perry was just passionate about his opinion tonight. Although he's a good dude, though. MMA should come back, and John Dog is well respected there. Yeah. Yeah. I have been alive for a lot than any of you been a fan. That's correct, Lolita. MMA is gay wrestling. Okay. My last name is Vallejos. It sounds like Vallejos, so I guess that makes me a UFC fighter. There you go. Horrible mention, John Dotson. Honorable mention, John Dotson. I'm a big John Dotson guy. I like him. Prefer boxers? Well, then go watch boxing. I prefer everything elbows, knees, everything. Submissions. I can see Ilya Armin happening in November in New York, Madison Square after Ilya sleeps Justin at the White House. Could happen. I don't think he'll be afterwards. Armin doesn't deserve it. I know I'm well respected there, but I like MMA now, and I don't like how Perry just went off on him like that for nothing as well. You prefer bottom north south position? No, no. It's a very weird position. I've only seen that submission happen one time, and that was Joey Beltran versus Vladimir Matushenko in Bellator. Like, if you disagree, that's perfectly fine, but you don't have to throw insults like that. Exactly. Exactly. Dariush may be old, but he's the toughest opponent that Southfield has had in his career. Dariush has fought the best of the best, and he's been active for a long time. Southfield has a rough on the tough fight in this. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is homoerotic. What? No, I get it, Tyler. I don't think he's a bad guy. It just because that'd be a crazy thing for me to say. I mean, we can be respectful about this. You know, I prefer the infamous creative striking from top north south. Okay, you're talking about the Dontel Mays, Josh Perosian thing that had happened. Mm. Oh, I said the fight. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, he was hitting him with the cup, which very weird. Surprised it didn't hurt him, to be honest. You're a fucking weirdo. Have you seen the Mark Kerr movie The Rock played in? No. Who do you think deserves the shot after Gaethje then, if not Armin? I think Armin would deserve it without the bullshit he's doing outside of the octagon. I think that's the issue. That's the issue. Kickboxing is manly, boxing is manly, wrestling is gay, BJJ is gay, the abbreviation is B. Jesus. Jesus. Hmm. Dana doesn't like Armin because he jeopardizes the fights because he headbutting and fights fans know and shit. He isn't reliable. I think Dana wants Armin to prove he can just be normal. 100%. He's not proving it. What's your favorite scary movie? Ooh, my favorite scary movie is Dead Silence. And then Devil's Rejects. I'm a big Dead Silence guy. Very good movie. Very good. Oh, I know. Okay. Okay. I got you. UFC's biggest fear is also Armin beating Ilya by decision or ruining the star. There's not a chance in hell Armin would beat Ilya. Armin got hurt by Joaquin Silva. You know what Ilya would do to him? Did you watch the Oscars? No. I'm glad Michael B. Jordan won though. That movie is awesome and he's incredible. My favorite movie is Two Girls One Cup. You are a disgusting, disgusting person. Yuck. 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 I'm sure you were. Nothing, Ken. Don't even dare to look it up. Nice beard. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh, Ken, don't do it, please. Please, don't do it. Okay, bro. Armin got hit with a good punch and didn't wobble or drop. He definitely wobbled. He went on skates for a second. Still finished him. It's not that deep. Armin has the best chance to beat Ilya right now. Sure, but that doesn't mean he's gonna win. Tapori losing to Gaethje would be like GSP losing to Sarah. Yeah, yeah. So excited for Izzy this weekend. Tough fight, but I got Izzy via split decision. He will take rounds 1, 2, and 3 and win. Pyfer will still have moments from the third round. Can't even score a knockdown. I can't trust Izzy's durability, but I'll be rooting for Izzy to win. I want him to. Is a shit actor in that crap vampire movie is gay. Stop acting like the White Knight for black people. That doesn't make sense. That movie was awesome. You don't have to like it, but it was great. He's a good actor. So Ilya got knocked on his ass by Jai Herbert. To be fair, yeah, but Jai Herbert's at least a good striker. At least he's a good striker. Joaquin Silva, yikes. Also, Armin should be wrestling. Would be crazy upset, yeah. Was knocked out at one point, yep. Most fighters get wobbled at some point, sure. Sure. Blaine is still a champion, no joke. Who? Who? Yeah, but did you see what Taporia did to Herbert that fight? KO? Exactly. Exactly. Also, I don't think Armin finished Joaquin. He went to a decision. Pretty sure he went to a decision. Oh, he ground and pounded him in the third round. Okay. Scary moment there, though, in that fight. Gaethje's going to win via Rolling Thunder. Yeah, right. He finished him. Yeah, he did. I think Ken is watching my film. Okay. Tapori is the new era champ. He won't lose anytime soon. Yes, correct. Right? Maybe Armin has a chance. He has his chance because of his grappling. That's it. Rolling Thunder. Okay. Taporia is at 155 or 70. 55. 55. Jesus. Demonster could finish a year. I think he subs a year or TKOs him. 100%. Yes. 100%. Yes. Well, it's about 120 here for me. I will be live again tomorrow, but I have all the breakdowns and all that stuff to do. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow. Yair Rodriguez. I will be back. I think Gaethje could do good against Ilya if he throws those calf kicks a lot and very cautiously. Agreed. Good night. Appreciate you. I will be back tomorrow. I'll see you then.